If you watch my essentialism complete guide or you know something about essentialism, you are eligible to watch this video because here I'm going to give you only the practical steps you can apply now to start becoming an essentialist. To understand why I'm saying these steps, you have to go back to my last video to understand that. Step 1 is journal. Why we have to journal is we have to find our essential intent first. We have to write all thing comes to our mind what I am building on. It's like I'm a dancer, fight, everything you have to write. Then you have to choose only one thing, and then you have to go big on in that one particular thing. You don't have to choose two things or three things, only one thing, and then you have to go in that direction only. That's your essential and primary purpose. Then we have to write journal every single day. We have to apply less but better principle in that too. Writing very important things only, and we have to revisit every 3 months once. Just take 1 to 2 hours break, just revisit, like reading some newspaper headlines. We are going to check this because we we may made a small change, but in that 90 days it will give you a cumulative effect and we can see some big changes. If the change is negative or positive, based on that we can eliminate or add more the task. So we are going to self analysis. Humans are the forgetful creatures. We don't know what we did last week or last month somewhat accurately. So the author says the faintest pencil is powerful than the strongest memories. So we have to journal every single day. Then journaling is the uh, solution for many things. If we are stressed of many tasks, what we have to do first, in that the author says to take your journal and write all tasks that comes to your mind and ask a question. What question is, in these, what task I can do so I can able to go to sleep peacefully. So we can do that task and go to sleep peacefully. And if we are starting a new project or initiating a new work, the author says to think of a buffer question. It means if you are starting a project, then take a journal and write what are the risks I may face, what are the worst case scenario may happen, then what is the social effect of this project, then what is the financial impact I may face during this project, then how, this is the buffer question, this fifth question is the buffer question, how can I invest my time to reduce the risk or to endure the social effect and financial impact. So what we are going to in our journaling is we are going to find our essential intent, we are going to self analysis us, and if in case of the stress of many tasks, we have to choose which task I have to do. Then we are going to reduce the risk we are getting from the project by putting a buffer. The second practical step to become an essentialist is saying no. Every time you are saying no to the all the non-essentials means you are saying yes to your essential purpose. So how we can start is pause before you speak method. This means when someone asks us to do something for them, we have to pause a 5 second before we reply them. We have to think, is this essential for me? Or if I neglect this, this may affect my essential purpose. If not, we have to say no. This is what pause before you speak. Then, if there are so many opportunities in the world, not everything is important. We have to pick our essential purpose. We have to pick the opportunity which is connected with our essential purpose. So in order to eliminate every non-essential opportunity, when the opportunity comes, we don't have to think like what happens if I miss this opportunity. No, we have to think like, if I didn't have this opportunity, how much effort I put or how much I sacrifice in order to get this opportunity. If we think like that, we can eliminate the sunk cost bias. There's a quote: routine in an intelligent man is a sign of ambition. We have to choose every activity we are going to do from when we are waking up to going to our bed. Then, after making a schedule, we have to stick that in our wall and we have to follow that every single day. Then, we have to analyze our activity based on the ratio of activity is to meaning. It's like, is every activity we are doing is linked with our essential purpose? If not, we are going to apply reverse pilot method. I mean, if I neglect this activity, is if I neglect this, this may negatively affect my essential purpose. If not, remove that. So we are make a schedule and analysis our each every activity. Then we are choosing a time frame. I mean 10 to 12 I am going to study this topic. It means we have to apply that, add 50 percentage to a time estimate. So if we apply that rule, we can able to overcome planning fallacy. So we are less stressed and our execution becomes effortless. In order to know what is this terms ratio of meaning activity, what is this planning fallacy, you have to watch my previous complete guide on essentialism to understand that. Then we now choose a time frame. Now every time we are making a routine, we have to put hard and essential task first in the morning. So there is a least resistance to get start. So we can able to done that hard and essential task first in the morning. Then if we are newly starting something, we don't have to start too big. We have to start small and build the momentum. Like I said in the Stanford prison experiment. So this is how you have to create a routine and follow that. So now by doing the journal, you find out your essential. So by saying no, you eliminate all your non-essentials, and by analyzing your essentials and non-essentials, you are done making a routine. So now you are going to work on that. For working, the fourth step for becoming an essentialist is having an uninterrupted workspace, a workspace with no distractions. And we don't have to multi-focus like watching TV and reading for your exam. This is multi-focusing. You have to focus only one thing at a time. You don't have to multi-focus. There's a quote called, without great solitude there is no serious work is done. It is said by Pablo Picasso. So now you find out your essential, you eliminate your non-essential, you created a routine and you worked. Now it is the major step to become an essentialist. We don't have to neglect this fifth step. It is resetting our system. I mean, refreshing our system. That is sleep. We have to sleep 8 hours a day. That is non-negotiable. So that's how we can able to be clear, productive, and we can able to prioritize which is essential and which is non-essential. Thank you.